Hello mga ka-Tribu and welcome to another insightful episode of PairFect. I'm Francine Marquez.
Hello, I'm Dinah Ventura. And yes, Francine, it's an insightful Wednesday, especially because we are joined by an entrepreneur and founder of Magic Scoops Ice Cream Pilipinas.
Wow, sounds delicious.
Yes.
So to our ka-Tribus, let's welcome Gerald P. Grana. Hello.
Hi there.
Hello.
Welcome to PairFect.
Yes, parang masarap ang usapan natin ngayon, ha?
Malamig-lamig.
Yes, kulang tayo.
Ano sa parating na summer?
Yes,
Oo nga.
correct.
So Gerald, how are you today? And how did you end up in the ice cream business?
Okay. So, first of all, I'm okay. I'm doing good now. I came upon the ice cream industry actually by chance lang. Magic Scoop started actually during the pandemic. So, my year, para may konting context, a year or months before, my wife, Ria, got the opportunity to have kasi sa media siya, so parang mayroong libreng classes about business. Was able to get parang free class sa dessert making, ganyan. So, join ako, di ba? Tapos, ayun, so we learned about dessert making. So, specifically yung ice cream making yung nagustuhan ko. So, what I did was, after nun, sabi ko, aralin natin to, ganyan, maybe we can use it down the line in the future. During that time, I didn't know anything better. So we studied it from yung dirty ice cream to premium, inaral ko siya. So yun, tapos fast forward during 2020, nagkaroon ng pandemic, and then Magic Scoop started from sorrow. Ganito kasi. So it started August, a day after my birthday. So 1 month prior, my wife went to my in-laws sa Quezon City kami, went to Cavite, and then biglang nag-lockdown. So dapat mga few days lang siya, so nag-lockdown. So sabi niya, pero we communicate naman through, buti na lang, may video call na, madali-dali na. Pero syempre, miss pa rin. What happened was, hindi siya nakaabot sa birthday ko. So nag-birthday ako mag-isa sa bahay. So it was parang first time ever. We boyfriend girlfriend kami since 1999. First time ako nag-birthday mag-isa. So parang medyo dinibdib ko kasi parang why ganun. So habang pandemic nangyayaring ganun. So I'm the kind of person that wanted to turn it around, make it into something positive. So I went to my kitchen, nakita ko meron akong cream, meron akong milk, mga leftover, ganun. And then I decided to, sige nga, gusto kong sumaya. And I thought of ice cream because ideally, there's no... Pag kumain ka ng ice cream, pag malungkot ka, kain ka ng ice cream, sasaya ka lalo. Pag masaya ka, kain ka ng ice cream to celebrate. So I wanted to pick myself up, so I created my first batch of ice cream. And then yun nga, something, this is something magical. Parang gano'n, it's something na gano'n pala yung effect sa akin. So I wanted to translate it. So I wanted to create a product na can bring that same joy that I felt during the time na malungkot ako, and then when I ate the ice cream I created, parang it alleviated my
Sadness.
sorrow.
Ganun pala yun. Ibang klase din si Gerald, no?
Oo. Pero, syempre, the first medyo personal yung reasons mo for coming up with ice cream, di ba? But how was the journey like from making ice cream tapos into finally kickstarting it as a business? Nagkaroon ka ba ng marami bang mga hits and miss dyan sa mga flavors and everything, planning, whatever, budget cost? Before it actually became a business?
Definitely, there's a lot of hits and misses. So I'll give you one instance. So syempre when you're still, kasi I called myself a mad scientist, no? I was mixing stuff,
Ice cream.
So So, there was one time, siguro nakikipagkwentuhan ako or something, meron ako na sobrahan na ingredient, tapos nung finreeze ko na siya, sobrang tigas na niya. Naging parang bloke na siya. So sabi ko, I have to start again. So, I have to start again with new ingredients. Tapos, I have to figure out ano yung sumobra. Ayun. So, ngayon, doon ka matututo na, you have to write it down. Hindi pwedeng by gut feel lang.
Measured pala.
So ngayon, I have a recipe book that I keep to myself, lahat ng flavors ko. There's actually no big secret of how ice cream is made. It's basically, sino yung supplier mo ng milk, sino yung supplier mo ng cream, sino yung ganun eh. To get that taste that you want. Ikaw ba yung tipo na didiretso sa farmers, hihingi ka ng balde-balding milk, or ikaw ba yung bibili na lang sa supermarket na mas murang nakapack na, yung ganun. So, doon nag-vary. So ako, when I wanted to make it into a business, I first wanted to see, siyempre, friends and family. So, nung nagustuhan, sige, sa subdivision naman. Tapos nung nagustuhan naman, sige, baka pwede na ako sa Food Panda. So, in-apply ko sa Food Panda. Tapos nagustuhan naman. So, ganun. So, mayroong progression. It's not like biglaang ganyan. So, I had to make certain milestones to myself. Pag ito nagawa ko, I can proceed to the next. Ngayon, during 2020, end of 2020, syempre, nangarap din ako. Gusto ko rin sana malagay ako sa mall, ganyan. Kaya lang, I also know that malls are expensive, di ba? You cannot just, where am I gonna get the finances to get that? Yung ingredients lang, minsan, I have to bootstrap, pagka may kinitang ganitong amount, kailangan ibili ko na kagad ng milk or kung ano man kailangan ko just to make it turn, ganyan. So, once I learned naman the basic economics of it, nagkataon naman, I was able to, SM during that time was starting a program for new entrepreneurs. So, nung nakita ko may email address, email kagad ako, gawa ko ng letter, and-explain ko ano yung dream ko, ano yung vision ko. And then, dahil ng time na yun, parang day 1 pa lang nung launch nila, nag-reply sila agad. So, can we interview? Diba, kumbaga, ganito na lang parang daig ng maaga pang masipag, diba? So, dahil siguro first email sa ko nila, na-entertain ako agad. So, pwede daw ba ako ma-Zoom interview, and they were very accommodating, the SM group, very accommodating sa main office. And then after nung 2 to 3 Zoom meetings, nung sabi nila, okay na, can we taste your product? So sabi ko, naku, ano to? Kasi nasa Quezon City ako, nasa Mall of Asia yung office nila doon sa may Coral Way, sa may Pasay, di ba? So sabi ko, sige, okay lang. So in-instructan ko na lang yung delivery courier, kuya, bisa nyo baka matunaw, ganyan. And then I also instructed when receiving sa SM, sa leasing, sa marketing nila na pagkakuha nyo, i-freeze mo naman kahit 30 minutes sa mukha agad i-serve. So, sinunod naman. And then, I gave around 4 to 5 flavors. And then, ang binibida ko talaga yung chocolate, yung vanilla, kasi yun yung basic flavor. Ang nagustuhan nila yung dalgona flavor ko. So, so doon ako natuwa kasi parang wild horse, dark horse, sorry. Dark horse ko siya, tapos nagustuhan. Okay.
Wow.
Kasi when, parang naging, imagine niyo parang tatay, lahat yung anak ko lahat ng flavor. So, if you ask me what's my favorite flavor, parang ganun, pinapapili mo kung sino sa anak mo, paborito mo. So, I give the same care for all the creations that I have made, gano'n. So, kung nagustuhan niyo yung isang flavor, appreciate ko yun, pero I cannot say na ito yung favorite ko dahil ito yung favorite ng marami. Kasi lahat naman yan, I put the same, hindi naman pwedeng, yung vanilla ko, love na love ko, tapos yung chocolate ko, okay na lang, tapos ito, hindi na. So, lahat pare-pareho. And then, I also looked if I can replicate it, diba? So, kung ako lang ba na, mamaya ako lang pa rin sarap na sarap, di ba? So, parang validation din in my part na nagustuhan din nila pala. At least, hindi lang pala ako. Kala ko, baka mamaya, kasi as your parang circle increases, the people that taste it, iba-ibang palates yun, iba-ibang likes and dislikes. So, natutuwa ako at nagustuhan naman nila.
Very nice.
Pero Gerald, kasi di ba, it started, syempre, personal passion mo, ganyan. Pero how did your vision, mission as a businessman came about for for Magic Scoops? I'm sure mas ano na siya, mas expansive na yung vision mo, yung intention mo for your market. Ano na ngayon yung what's your objective now like? I mean, yung proposition mo sa customers mo.
Yun nga, during 2020, I was doing freelancing work, so nag-stop siya. So I wanted something na pagkakaabalahan ko na ito na yung magiging livelihood ko. And then at the same time, I also want the passionate ako doon. So one of the reasons na ice cream siya, pawisin ako, ayoko na mainit. So sabi ko, ano yung pwede kong product na definitely hindi ako dapat papawisan. Ice cream, nag-jive lahat kumbaga. So in terms naman of sa business end, I've also had interviews on radio, on ano, and then during that time, one person parang nag-chat sa akin sa Facebook. Nung una nga, siyempre, di ba, pag may nag-chat naman sa'yo, hindi ka naman siseryosohin agad. So, interested siya if ever daw, baka, kasi ano, siya naman, naghahanap siya ng good brands to partner
To carry.
with. So, to carry, oo. So, maraming nagpe-present sa kanya, pero nagkataon, nanonood siya ng cable, tapos nakita niya yung DZRH interview ko, and then parang I made it witty, yung interview ko na yun, I made it funny. So parang siguro nadala siya doon. Tapos, yun, nag-zoom kami, and then eventually, nag-meet na kami face to face, and then in-explain ko yung vision ko. I want this brand to be, syempre, like, kung pwede, diba? You have to dream big. I want it to be a household name. I want it a Filipino brand na we can be proud of. No? So, syempre, etos nagkataon din na he had a proper parang markets. So, tinanong niya ako, okay ba sa'yo to? Okay ba sa'yo to? So, he gave me additional free rein to pursue my vision. Pero at the same time, ang ano lang niya, sasabihin lang niya sa akin, parang, Gerald, can we tweak this para mas marketable siya? Can we tweak this para yung gano'n? And syempre, ako naman, I listen naman. Dahil syempre, ayoko naman i-insist yung main vision ko. Pero at the same time, hindi naman pala siya gano'n ka-marketable. Pero I draw the line on my, syempre, I have core values that I want to imbibe. I want, it has to be fun, it has to be positive, it has to be people has to be parang enthusiastic about it. And nakakatuwa, no? Fast forward in the SM North stall, yung nakiisip kong target market, na-attract naman niya. Like, yung seller ko, si Pinky, sasabihin niya, Sir, napapansin ko, pag mga bumibili sa atin, nauubusan ako ng English, o kaya hindi pong may budget, gano'n. Yun yung market natin, natural yung lalapit sa atin, sabi ko gano'n. So, she's able, kasi yung nakuha kong seller, yung tumutulong sa akin ngayon, sanay siya ng fast moving, yung mga corn dog, mga ganyan, mabilis. Yung corn dog, di ba, parang volume yun eh. Yung price point ko kasi is more premium, so hindi ganun kabilis, pero when someone buys, you can upsell or you can have bigger margins, ganyan. But I made sure na sulit. So, sinigurado ko na masarap, sinigurado ko na mako-compare siya agad. Parang, kasi yung ibang tao, ang gusto lang na, yung 99 pesos lang na ice cream. Okay lang yun, there's no wrong with that. Pero ang gagawin ko, yung gusto kong flavor, yung gusto kong quality. And I'm sure meron din certain people na gusto ganun yung quality, yung sawa na sa 20 pesos na ice cream or 15 pesos or 5 pesos kung meron man 5 pesos na ice cream. Gusto naman nila yung medyo elevated, and that's the market I cater to.
Okay. Gerald, listening to you talk, parang ang tagal mo nang ginagawa to eh. Parang, but what was your life like before you focused solely on the business? Di ba you were doing freelance work and then, kwentuhan mo naman kami, paano yun? Ano ba yung ginagawa mo before?
Your previous job.
Yes, before ka naging ice cream man.
I used to handle brands and handle their marketing consultancy and PR. So, medyo may idea na ako of pang sponsorships or trade-offs, mga barter, mga ganyan. So, Before, I've had experience then with Miss Dinah when I was handling different brands. I would go to her and then pitch my brand, or during that time, my press releases to her. Ganyan. So, before, I was with a PR agency. Pero when I left that PR agency, certain brands wanted to work with me. And syempre, during that time, kailangan ko rin kumita. So, I worked with select brands then. Pero as a consultant basis na, hindi na ako under a PR agency yung time na yun. And then yun, nag-progress siya. And then there was a time I also went back to media. I worked for PTV4. Actually, I worked for the 3 networks, ABS, GMA, tsaka PTV4. So, parang kumbaga, may lay of the land na ako in terms of what particular to play for in terms of getting mileages, ganyan.
Okay.
So,
Wow.
Oh, that's really helpful.
Oo. Tsaka alam mo kung ano yung hilig, tsaka kiliti ng market, no?
Yes.
sa akin pa lang, binabaril ko na pagka, ay, hindi pwede to. Sa akin pa lang, hindi ko na pinapaapat.
Yeah, actually, we're just starting up pa lang eh. Warm up pa lang tayo. We're having so much fun already, but before we continue, let's take a short break. We'll be back.
Si Harry Roque ang pinakamagaling na spokesman, kaya inggit sa kanya ang oposisyon.
Tama lang na ipinaglaban ko ang balik trabaho para bumalik ang kita ng mga nagtatrabaho at naghahanap buhay. Hindi pwedeng magutom ang pamilya. Dapat lang po ingat buhay para sa hanap buhay. Basta trabaho, kita at hanap buhay ang nakataya. Nasa harap niyo po ako.
Ibigay natin ang tudong suporta kay Harry.
Mga katribu, tara na't makiisa at matuto sa mga public service programs hatid ng Kalingang Katribu. Tuwing Lunes, nandyan ang usapang business na magbibigay tips at inspirasyon sa mga aspiring entrepreneurs kasama si Vernon Velasco. Tuwing Miyerkules, usapang pangkalusugan naman ang tatalakayin ni Miss Cory Quirino sa Health and Wellness. At tuwing Biyernes naman, kung legal advice ang kailangan mo, sagot ka na ng Legal Diaries kasama si Elmer Navarro Manuel at mga guest lawyers. Lahat ng niya mapapanood tuwing alas 3:30 ng hapon sa Daily Tribune Facebook page at Tribune Now on YouTube. Be updated sa news and happenings katribu. Hatid ng Daily Tribune sa inyo ang mga balitang napapanahon sa loob at labas ng bansa. Kami na ang bahala sa paghahatid sa inyo ng mga latest and reliable news. We got you covered sa programang Tribune News on Q. Mapapanood mula umaga hanggang gabi, Lunes hanggang Biyernes sa Daily Tribune Facebook page at Tribune Now on YouTube. Magandang araw mga katribu! Narito na ang mga makakasama nyo tuwing umaga sa programang Gising Na. Roy Pelevelo, Atty. Lia Badillo Crisostomo, Vernon Velasco, Kim Sancha at Chert Balagtas. Abangan ang programang Gising Na mula alas 8 hanggang alas 9 ng umaga sa Facebook page ng Daily Tribune.
Ilabas na ang mainit na kape at samahan kami sa inyong pag-almusal, mga katribo.
Simulan natin ang bawat umaga with good vibes sa mga informative and recreational segments ng aming programa.
Maaari niyo rin ibahagi sa amin ang inyong opinion via Daily Tribune Facebook page at Tribune Now sa YouTube.
Makichika na rin sa latest showbiz happenings mga katribo.
Kaya naman, magkita-kita po tayo mula Lunes hanggang Biyernes, alas 8 hanggang alas 9 ng umaga at magsama-sama po tayo sa
Gising Na!
Welcome back to PairFect. Still with us is the founder of Magic Scoop Ice Cream. Let's continue our fun chat with Gerald. Hi!
Hi, Gerald.
Kamusta? Ang question ko naman ngayon, ano ba yung preparations na ginagawa mo sa business? Like, saan ba yung operations nyo? And mahirap ba mag-set up ng logistics operation sa ice cream business?
So, early on, since especially during the pandemic, kailangan meager lang yung resources na-allocate ko. So, I just have a long table sa bahay, and then I put there the ice cream maker, the mixers, ganyan, and then all the different ingredients. So, all-in-one assembly line ko na yun. I just make sure na malinis, kasi syempre it's food, no? So, pero hopefully by March, yun nga, ikukwento ko din soon, I will be getting, I'll open a commissary. So what will happen is, it's a daunting word, but for me, it's just like a small space na doon na, imbis na sa bahay, doon na. And there's no other way to call it but commissary. Kaya commissary tawag sa kanya.
Pala ako. Paano naman yung mga flavors mo? Hindi ba mga seasonal yan? Yung pagkuha ng mga resources, ingredients, lalo na pandemic?
Yes. So, yung yung karamihan naman ng ingredients, lalo na kunyari, you like for me, I start off syempre with flavors that many people know already. So yung ibang ingredients, it's either I look up sa Facebook Marketplace or like all others, gumagamit din ako ng Lazada at Shopee. So pag meron certain ingredient, pag may certain ingredient na hindi ko talaga mahanap and doon meron, dinidisperse ko na lang yung expenses doon. Kumbaga, so far naman, maganda naman yung price points nila na hindi ko pa kailangan increasean yung flavor, yung costings ko, or yung na-absorb pa naman. Kasi akong goal ko din, it's not just to make delicious flavors. So, pwede ko tapatan yung high-end flavors in terms of quality, pero ayoko din na kasing mahal ko sila. As much as possible, I want my price point to be in the mid to lower range. So mas mahal siya sa the ice creams that you know and love, lalo na yung mga pang mass market. Pero if you want to elevate yourself to a different kind of quality, medyo mas kalidad, that's what I cater to. So pero ayoko din naman yung mga tao na yon sobrang mamahal naman nung, di ba yung ganyan di ba there's a divide. It's either sobrang mura na watered down flavor, or yung masasarap naman, ginagawa naman nila dahil wala silang competitor, minamahalan nila ng todo kasi alam nila bibili naman sila dahil masarap. So I want either, not necessarily in the middle, but just imagine, among the premium flavors, kahit ako na yung lowest cost.
Okay.
Sa premium flavor, kahit ako na. Kasi,
somewhere in between.
Ano ba yung mga premium flavors mo? Gusto namin
Gerald.
matakam.
Describe mo naman yung mga
Oh my God, nakikita ko lang dyan, may
creations mo.
Oreo, mini cookies, may cherry, ibang premium flavors natin.
I'll tell you, pag sinabi ko to, it's no longer a secret. So, my cookies and cream, kaya gusto ng tao, is, I love Oreo, no? I eat Oreo every day, and I pero I don't use Oreo in my cookies and cream. I use chocolate biscuits. Kasi what you're telling is, Oreo is a cookie sandwich, diba? So my vision for cookies and cream are actual, not that, it's a cookie sandwich, is different. So I look for cookers na gumagawa ng chocolate chip cookies, butter cookies, and that's what I use in my ice cream. And then natutuwa yung mga tao kasi parang, everyone's using Oreo, although nothing wrong with Oreo, pero they're all using Oreo. So ako ngayon yung naiba. Ito may cookies and cream nila, totoong cookie. Parang gano'n.
Wow.
So, and then as I mentioned, yung nagustuhan ng SM, which is Dalgona, I found a way na kasi diba, everyone has a coffee flavored brew, ganyan. Sabi ko, nung ngayon, syempre, usong-uso yung Dalgona. Gawa nga ako Dalgona. So, I went to the kitchen, I tried to create it. So, when I created it, pinatikim ko sa wife ko, who is a coffee lover. Sabi niya, wow, ang sarap. Pinasabi mo talaga yan, hindi yan still, ginaganod ko. So, natuwa naman siya. And then, I always get honest feedback naman sa wife ko. And usually, pag hindi naman masarap, hindi siya natatakot sa akin sabihin, which I also value.
Dapat lang.
Sabihin niya, ulitin mo yan. Gawa ka pa. Ganun.
Ay, ano ba yung isang mistake mo na baka pwede mo nang i-share? Gumawa ka ba ng ampalaya ice cream or something?
It's more of, usually my mistakes is not actually the mix of flavors. It's actually the proportion. So yun nga, sobrang nabawasan ko yung isang ingredient na naging parang top of lard na siya.
Hi! Yikes!
Kasi alam ko naman kasi na dahil nga medyo wide na rin kahit pa paano yung palate ko, I know how to mix and match certain flavors and I know the big no-nos. Don't mix this with this kasi it will never work. So I don't try it anymore. Siguro kung itatry ko yun, kailangan ko kainin yun. Ginawa ko yan. Kakainin ko yan. Parang gano'n. Pero kung ako mismo for selling, I have to go with the tried and tested flavors. If ever I would experiment, it's on, kunyari, di ba? Yun, yung mga before, di ba, sa ice cream, no, yung masyadong maalat, tsaka masyadong matamis. Ngayon, salt and sweet go together, yung mga ganun na. So, it's all about ratios and proportioning na yung, kumaga yun na yung battle ko. It's no more the flavors. Kasi certain flavors naman, when you create it and then you sell, malalaman mo naman na masarap yun kasi kokopyahin ka kagad, di ba? So, rather than have that fight na papaka-copyright mo, ganon, I try to improve na lang of the current flavors, yung all-time favorites. So, for example, my chocolate, I take pride in my chocolate. Kahit nasabihin mo na basic chocolate yan, I make sure na yun yung chocolate na pag kinain mo, di ba, pag nagising ka sa gitna ng gabi, hanapin mo sa ref nyo. Gusto ko chocolate.
Hindi mo makakalimutan.
Sarap.
Ay, kasi interview ko, nagpadala ako. So, same time, kumakain sila, nag-interview kami.
Ay, bakit sila? Sana all.
You know, it's never
Sana
too
all.
Ay, bala ko.
Joke
Bala naman ako padala after na.
There will be.
Anyway, I was, ilang flavors na ba ngayon ang na-develop mo na unique lang sa Magic Scoops?
Yung talagang I can say na creation ko, isa lang. Yun nga, like I said, I make sure na whatever flavor, kasi di ba yung iba ganun, ay, chocolate nila, okay lang, ganun. Pero yun nga, so yung chocolate ko gusto ko bestseller. Yung vanilla ko, kailangan kahit vanilla lang yan, yun nga, yung tipong makakalimutan mo yung pangalan mo. Pero yung ginawa ko talaga, I was there, so I look, sabi ko, sige, nag-chop ako ng chocolate, I had vanilla, then I got cherries, tapos pinaghalo-halo ko, tapos yun, I named it after one of my favorite movies. So I named it Cherry Maguire.
Wow! Ang ganda naman.
Cherry Maguire.
Yeah.
Show me the money.
Yeah, show me the ice cream.
Okay, so ano pa? I mean, ano yung plans mo for this year?
Oo, tapos na first quarter. Ay, matatapos pa lang.
Matatapos na.
Yan. So now I'm gearing up with summer, so I'm making fruity flavors kasi yun yung hahanapin. So, but aside from SM North EDSA where my kiosk is located, I'm also looking at to start my own my own place at the same time commissary ko. So so ang napupusuan ko siguro around the Cubao area. And para hub siya, malapit siya sa different locations. So yun yung inasikaso ko ngayon, how to and hopefully by March, April ish na time mag-operational na siya para in preparation for the last quarter of the year.
Okay.
So, I'm very thankful for there are many groups na nag-support sa akin from day one. So, like yun, bukod sa SM group, specifically SM North EDSA, I also am part of a Couples for Christ community within the area na nung nalaman nila na nagbebenta ka, during the middle of the pandemic, they would honk their horns, bibili kami. So, gano'n, nakakatiwa yung support ng CFC North B4 dito sa location na malapit sa amin, sa Batasan. So, parang, yun yung tipong benta ko ba to? Parang baka di sila masarapan na, parang ganon. So, what I liked about it during that time, which I really needed, no, syempre, they sold it with no parang preconceived notion na pag hindi masarap, basta tumulong sila. Kasama na doon na nagkataon lang na may ice cream, parang ganon, which I truly value din. So, noong time na kailangan ko ng konting kapital na papaikutin, they are really the ones that saved me. Kasi syempre nung pandemic, sino ba bibili nun? Ba't ka bibili ng ice cream? Pambili ko na lang ng noodles yan or ng di ba, maling or something, di ba?
Yeah, pero Jerry, napapansin ko, like kasi masarapan kaya sila when you say those things. So, sino naman bibili? Parang, kailan mo naisip na nagkaroon ka na ng confidence sa business? Kasi, nung siguro at the beginning, kasi this is something new that you're doing, tapos it was born pa out of an inspiration, a magical moment that happened in your life. Kailan ka nagkaroon ng inspiration or nagkalakas loob ka talaga na ibenta mo yung ginagawa mo?
When I applied it sa Food Panda and then I got consecutive orders dun sa kasi may machine yung Food Panda eh. Pag may umorder, tutunog ito, tapos may lalabas na resibo. So nung nagsunod-sunod yun, sabi ko, nagugustuhan ata ng tao. Kasi ako mismo,
ang humble mo naman. Talagang humble ka pa na. Gugustuhan talaga nila. Hindi pa nga ako makaget over sa Cherry Maguire.
Ang gagawin ko, papadala ko, kasi for special people, I have a 1.9 liter. Kasi I sell it in 100 ml, yung maliit, pang masa, and then 8 ounce, and then the pint, 16 ounce. Pero for special people, I have big batch. Parang kumbaga, 1.9 gallon, parang ganun.
Yeah,
I can send
Everybody has it.
You will make a community happy with your ice cream. Pero yun nga, yung question ko sa'yo, sabi mo, nung nag-start yung Food Panda, dun ka nagkaroon ng confidence as an entrepreneur to really keep going with your venture.
Kasi siguro, it's innate in me to second guess myself. Siguro, although I have a good product and people say it's nice, ganyan, at the back of my mind, I also know there's also room for improvement always. So, I take it upon myself na depende kasi kung sino yung nagsabi. Like, I'll give you an example. I will not name the ice cream brand, pero nakita nila yung stall ko sa SM, tapos, tikman ko nga, ganun. Tapos, sabi doon sa seller ko, hindi naman kasarapan yung ice cream niyo, bakit mahal-mahal, mga ganun. So, syempre, in-explain ko doon sa seller ko na depende kasi kung sino yung nagsabi. You don't know the intention of the seller. If it was a loved one or someone na maaaring valid yung reason niya kasi sasabihin niya, parang bakit siya magsisinungaling sa akin? So kung yung wife ko, she has no reason to lie to me. So she would say, if it's not good, alam mo, Gerald, ito gawin natin. Bibigyan ako ng good opinion.
True.
Malay mo ba, gusto lang niyang i-demoralize yung seller ko na Although I take it to heart, no? Nung sinabi yun, totoo nga. So, chinek ko din, tinikman ko, pinatikin ko doon sa ibang mga nagbebenta din. Kasi may mga kiosk nakadikit. Bigyan mo nga sila, tikman nga nila. And then, lahat naman sila, tuwa. Parang, siya ba't kinabigay? Ganun, totoo, ganun. Tuwa sila. So, parang na-validate ako na, rare, maaaring during that time, iba yung goal niya. Siguro sidewire or something. Pero ako nung time na yun, huwag mo indahin yan. Basta direct, we have a good product, we sell it, we want to make people happy, we want to make the children that come here. Kasi yung seller ko medyo mataba. So pag may mga bata dumadaan, parang siyang mascot, kinakawayan siya. So yun. And then my logo is a unicorn. So kasi nga magical,
magic
At saka achieve anything, dream anything.
Pero siya, I designed it, walang gender yan, or preconceived no. Kumbaga, I chose that dahil it's a logo na nagre-represento sa brand. Pero yung walang ibang connotation, kumbaga straightforward siya.
Gerald, nagulat ka ba sa sa progress ng business mo? Like when you started, di ba doon ka lang sa kitchen mo, you just wanted to make yourself happy, and then you started making ice cream, and then ngayon, you're thinking of a commissary and a standalone place, di ba? Parang naisip mo ba yun?
The day will
up to-
come.
Up to this day, I'm still pinching myself if it's true, no? Kasi baka mamaya, natulog lang pala ako sa bus, di ba? Parang ganun. So, but actually, ano naman, even before I started, I always make it a point that I pray and ask for guidance. Kasi parang, although I don't mention it up to now, siyempre, God has been a big factor. When I look for a seller, sabi ko, sana Lord, yung mabait, yung same principles na meron ako. Ayoko yung gusto lang para lang kumita, yung ganyan. So I'm very fortunate that I attract those people na, kumbaga, in line with what I'm thinking. Kasi if I just wanted to have a business na just to money generating, ice cream is not the business I'll be into. I'll be into something different, siguro na fast moving. Pero with the pace that I'm doing, with the parang kumbaga sa book, I'm probably on the right chapter na ngayon. So all those to other people parang may jump, para sa akin ano din yun eh, parang probably the reason I jump is because I'm not starting it as I'm a 21-year-old or a 28-year-old entrepreneur. I'm starting it during my age, diba? So I'm not yet naman old, pero being new to the entrepreneurial realm, it's not like as if I'm also new to the world. Iba yun eh. Iba yung new ka to the entrepreneurial realm. Right. Pero you have, diba, I'm good, not for tooting my own horn, pero I know PR, I know how to write, what do you call this? Yung sa if ever kailangan may sulat akong articles on my own na para mabilis magamit ng kunyari ng SM, kailangan nila. Ako na yung nagsusulat. I don't have to hire people or ano, which is also making it easier for me kasi good communicator ako in the way na pag may kailangan akong i-interpret or sabihin, whether it's written or verbal, nako-convey ko. Siyempre, may certain entrepreneurs na nasa utak nila pero hindi nila ma-communicate. So, I'm very fortunate naman na whatever a vision or thoughts that I have, I can convey to the person. Huwag mo itong gagawin pag merong ng away sa atin. Refund mo na lang. Ganun talaga. Hindi lahat ng tao mapapasaya natin kahit na gustong-gusto nating mapasaya sila through our products.
Oo, naku.
Ganda. It helps na may maturity na rin. No, and
at saka parang uma-attend ako ngayon ng entrepreneur lessons eh. Di ba? From direct experience.
Oo nga.
Yeah, so ang dami pa natin pwedeng mapag-usapan. We still want to know more about Gerald, his business experience. But for now, let's pause for a break.
This public service advisory is brought to you by Daily Tribune and 100.3 RJFM.
Oh, vaccination, isolation. Gotta keep up with my nutrition. Gotta maintain my body condition. Then I can take my vaccination. What do I choose? What do I take? As long as it is not a fake. AstraZeneca, Moderna, BioNTech, even Sinovac, okay na. Pababakuna ka ba? 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 Vaccination for the nation, no more isolation. With vaccination, pababakuna ka ba? 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 Paturok, paturok, paturok.
This public service advisory is brought to you by Daily Tribune and 100.3 RJFM. Non-stop showbiz update ba ang hanap nyo? Sagot na yan ang aming Tribune Extra. Balitang entertainment at lifestyle, mapalocal man o international, meron kami yan. Manood at makichika na kasama si Kim Sancha, Lunes hanggang Biyernes, alas 5 ng hapon sa Tribune News on Q at separate premiere nito ng alas 7:30 ng gabi. Mapapanood sa Daily Tribune Facebook page at Tribune Now on YouTube. Fun and inspiring na kwentuhan? Sagot na yan ang programang Spotlight ng Daily Tribune. Makipagkwentuhan at kilalanin ng iba't ibang personalidad na kilala sa kani-kanilang larangan. Manood at makinig sa mga inspiring stories na kanilang ibabahagi kasama si Dinah Ventura at Jojo Silvestre. Be ready!
Welcome back to PairFect. We are still here with Gerald Grana of Magic Scoops Ice Cream. So, Gerald, ang dami naming natutunan sa'yo, ah. Parang, what does it really take but to start a business from scratch like you did?
Oo.
Kasi actually hindi naman tinuturo sa bagay, tinuturo na ngayon. Pero before, ng time ko, hindi naman tinuturo yung how to be an entrepreneur, ganyan. So, parang siguro, just do it, parang gano'n.
Gawin lang.
And with you started it during the pandemic pa. So, what lessons have you learned or continue to learn from your experience as a businessman in the pandemic?
I'll tell you parang yung motivation ko. During that time, there was chaos during the pandemic. While other people were saying na, sa bahay lang tayo, ganyan. I saw it as an opportunity. Lahat ba nasa bahay? Ano ba pwede kong gawing productive? So, nakatulong. Di ba, when I was alone, I'm alone with my thoughts eh. So, parang nakatulong siya na nag-introspection bigla ako. Ganun. And then, yun, I saw opportunity. And then, I just created it. I've always wanted to do something like this. And parang along the way, I know I'll make mistakes, I'll make probably many changes, pero I would not have known that if I had not started. So I'd like to address your viewers, if you're looking to become an entrepreneur and start your own business, and you're looking for a sign, I'm telling you now, it's the sign. So, yeah.
Okay.
Meron ako isang question. Hindi ko ito natanong kanina at the start eh. So, yung wife mo, nakauwi na sa inyo?
Si Ria.
Nakauwi na si Ria.
Oo naman.
Baka gumagawa ka pa rin ng ice cream mag-isa.
Ang galing
That was just my motivation. Pero the moment pwede nang mag-travel ulit, talagang pinasundo ko na tuloy. Business na kita.
Oo. Sweet na. Yeah, sweet. So, para ano ba to? Tumutulong din ba siya sa business mo or may iba siyang ginagawa?
We all know naman na pag face, mas may face siya sa akin. So, siya yung ginagawa ko. Sige, tayo ka dyan. Ikaw mag-model ng flavor. I'm happy to be behind the scenes orchestrating as long as the flavors are ganun quality, ganun. Kahit siya na yung parang ambassadress ko siguro.
Wow, ganda naman. Or muse. Muse mo siya. Muse siya ng Magic Scoops.
Siya yung inspiration ni Gerald. Talaga.
Yan yung talagang
She gives me valuable insight din on the flavors dahil I'm a chocolate lover. She's a coffee lover. So, parang nagko-contrast kami.
Sarap. Oo. Yan ang tunay na chill and sweet couple. Diba?
Chill na chill.
Chill na chill, sweet na sweet. Yeah. So, ang dami pa sana natin gustong itanong, no? About the business, ice cream, what's in store for summer, more about your Magic Scoops business. But for now, we have to say goodbye, which means we'll see you soon again. So, Gerald, can you give us some parting shots para sa mga katribo natin, yung mga gustong bumili ng products, hinahanap, at saka yung mga wannabe entrepreneurs din dyan?
So, everyone watching, if you are looking to go to create your own brand, my suggestion is just do it, no? If you like elevated flavors of your favorite ice creams, I suggest you try Magic Scoops, no? We're also we're available in SM North, and then in the future, in the Cubao area very soon. So, and also we're available in Food Panda. You can call them and look for our page. But for updates about Magic Scoops, you can visit our social media pages. So we're in Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, tsaka TikTok. So I regularly update naman there. So if there's a new flavor, if there's a new promo, so lagi naman ako nag-update dyan. And we're very open to your comments and suggestions. We listen very intently to them. And ano naman kumbaga kumbaga na tayo. Before, napakahirap mag-reach out sa brand. Ngayon, may problema ka with the brand, you can just tweet it or message sa IG direction.
Mas nakakatakot.
So, every message that is sent, yan.
Gerald, nagti-TikTok ka ba raw? Nagsasayaw ka ba raw sa TikTok?
Merong phone-in question.
Meron bang ganon with the ice cream?
ang TikTok ko kunyari, yung about the brand, pictures, video clips, gano'n.
Okay.
Pangpatakam. Oo, temptation pala.
Baka eventually we'll see him dancing na rin naman.
Oo, why not?
You never know.
You never know.
Anyway, thank you once again, Gerald, for joining us today, and to our katribu who tuned in to listen to this inspiring story.
Yes. Once again, thank you, Gerald, for being part of our show and for sharing your story with us.
It's been a delight to have you in the show, and we hope to see more of you in our next episodes.
Thank you, mga katribus. Please watch PairFect Live every Wednesday at 2 p.m. on Daily Tribune's official Facebook page and on Tribune Now on YouTube.
I'm Dinah.
And I'm Francine.
And this has been PairFect.